Aloha, folks. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, in case you didn't notice, there's two primary things that people seem to be talking a lot about lately. Number one, the pandemic. The second one, the election. The election is less than a week from now, and by God's grace, it'll be over very, very shortly. But I brought my ballot with me, and I haven't filled it out yet. But as you look through it, you notice that there are people's names for different offices that you can check off. And if you turn to the back, there's some referendums that you can choose either yes or no and mark those things. And you know, a ballot is all about choices. And we make a big deal about the elections every couple years, certainly every 4 years when we have a national election for a president. And it is a big deal, and I encourage you to vote. But the reality is, folks, we vote every day of our lives. We vote on who we're going to follow as we go through life. It reminds me of a story in the book of Joshua. Joshua was the leader that God chose to take Moses' spot after Moses had taken the people out of Egypt, and then he passed away in the wilderness, not being able to go into the promised land. And Joshua was the guy that God used to take the children of Israel actually into the promised land. He led them on a number of great victories and got them in the place that God had promised them. Well, just before Joshua was going to die, he was challenging the people, wanted to encourage the people to keep following the Lord. And he made this statement during his challenge. In Joshua 24:15, he said this, "But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve." Joshua was saying, look, you guys are going to have to make a choice every day, whether you're going to serve the Lord or serve yourself, whether you're going to serve the Lord or serve some other God. Folks, the reality is that you and I, we make a choice every day. We vote every day who we're going to serve. We're either going to serve God and follow His way and His plan, or we're going to serve ourselves and follow our way and our plan. We're going to either choose God, big G, or God, little g. The question is, who are you serving today? Well, I do want to remind you that November 3rd, Tuesday, is Election Day. It's so important that you vote, so important that you be informed. If you're not sure yet which direction you're going to go on some of the candidates and issues, I would encourage you, go to the Molokai Baptist home page, and down near the bottom you're going to see some buttons that you can click for voter guides. Some are for the state of Hawaii, some are for national, and that'll help you out to decide who it is that you may be voting for this time around. But whatever you do, vote. Very important. And then I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, sign up to serve at Fall Fest. Fall Fest is going to be different this year. We're going to be handing out food to folks in our community. We're serving up 500 meals by God's grace, and we need a bunch of people to help and plug in certain ways. So if you will check out those serving areas this Sunday and sign up if you haven't already, we are looking forward to a great time. November 20th is Fall Fest. And then I want to remind you too, we're in a series right now on fear. Not on how to fear, but on how to fear less. And I hope that you've been following along as we've been going through these messages together. We're going to be in another message this week, looking at God's Word on how we can become people who fear less. Well, as we close out today, let me remind you of our theme verse, Romans 12:12. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying. May God bless you as you go through your week. And remember, every day, vote for God.